celebration. And as Sheriff Robert Luna said, they really didn't know whether the suspect would be inside the van or not, whether he was on his own, whether he had further weapons or an accomplice. Completely unknown situation. There'd previously been a drone hovering above, trying to gather as much information as possible until the SWAT team broke into the van.
Yeah, it's interesting, the proximity of these officers to the actual vehicle. I mean, for them to go alongside a thin-skinned vehicle like that would suggest to me that there was a degree of confidence that nobody inside was armed. If somebody had been armed inside, and if they thought somebody was armed inside, I imagine they wouldn't have wanted to get that close to that vehicle. So that suggests to me a degree of confidence among them that they faced a limited threat, at least from what was inside that vehicle. They would have been trying to glean clues as to who was inside and what threat they posed from the second that they had eyes on it. That would have been from the vehicles you can see front and back. They were using drones, as we saw earlier on. I wonder if there was any kind of robotic machinery that was involved in trying to get sight inside the back of that vehicle. It's one thing looking in the front, obviously, through the windows, but you see them in the back there. That was concealed. The windows blanked out at the back. So I wonder they would have been trying to strike up contact with whoever was in that vehicle by shouting, the use of loudspeaker, other methods possibly electronically. And I wonder if a lack of response prompted them to make that move that they did. Because at some point they had to bring this to a head. At some point they had to establish, was this individual in there? Is it the individual they have been chasing? Because if it's not, and it wasn't, then he is out there somewhere, possibly armed and certainly dangerous. And that, I suppose, as we look at this, this is best case scenario in terms of this particular police operation. Nobody on the police side certainly hurt. But worst case scenario, in terms of the wider investigation, is that this has been a false trail and he's out there somewhere else. We wait to see, was he in there and is he still alive? Time will tell.
Yes, James, for the moment, thank you. We are waiting to find out whether that scene has been made completely safe by the SWAT team that broke into the vehicle that you see on screen, smashed the windows and entered in search of the suspect following the fatal shooting of 10 people and at least 10 others injured at a ballroom dance hall during a Chinese Lunar New Year celebration. That's late on Saturday night.